Tribe, how you guys doing? Happy Thursday to everybody, child. I am so tired, and I needed today to be Friday so bad. But you know what I realized? I realized I wasn't taking my daggone vitamins. Y'all, make sure that y'all run but not walk over to blackgirlvitamins.co. Go ahead and get your vitamins and use your discount code ReallyBTV. I honestly have not been taking my vitamins for the last couple of days, and I was like, I feel so tired. Anyway, Cajun, I ain't fooling with you. Anyway, thank you to everybody that has already supported me by purchasing your Black Girl Vitamins. I appreciate it so, so much. Also, you guys, make sure that you are heading over to the Teacher Project 2.0 and subscribing. We are trying to get that channel to 1,000. We are about 228 subscribers away. So it's 130 of y'all in here now. If even 5 of y'all are not subscribed to the Teacher Project 2.0, if you guys could please do that now. Just type in the Teacher Project 2.0 and it will pop right up. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? It's been a lot going on this week. It has been a lot going on this week. Let me go through and say hi to my people. Y'all know we are in a tribe meeting. Hey, what's up, Schoolboy? Hey. You know, every time I see Schoolboy, I always get happy because, you know, Schoolboy, you know, been busy these last couple of months. So it's good to see whenever I see you in the chat, okay? Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Boo. Honey, you know how to go get my color done, honey. Hey, Rock Trick. Hey, Katrina. Corray. Miss Parker, Lord. Sweet Pea. What's up, Amber? Quake. Hey. Vintage. Natalie, what's going on? Hey, Cajun. Tracy, share my love. Crazy homebody girl. Nursing 38. Tracy. Do I have both my Tracys here? Let me see if I get all 3 of my Tracys in here. Hey, Des Hop. What's going on? What's going on? Lena, pretty brown eyes. Okay. Pretty brown eyes. That's my jam. You know. That's my jam. Anyway. Hey, Ray Bishop. Brandon. Hey, Boo. Figure it out. I know that's right. Figure it out. Hey, Ravine. What's up? Peace. Okay, Boo. Southern Belle. Hey, Marnie. Hey, Xavier. Hi, you guys. Let me make sure I got everybody. Hey, Montrez. Marilyn. Star Belle. Hey, Ronnie. Paul. Okay, y'all coming in. Hey, Melly. Thank you so much. Figure it out. I just came here straight from the salon. Thank y'all. Look, I got something. Next time I go to the salon, I got something new for y'all. I hope. If things go the way I hope they go, I got something new for y'all. Okay. Miss Gigi. Yes, it's called, just type in the Teacher Project 2.0 and it'll pop right up. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. So, hey, you guys, how y'all feeling this week? Let me do y'all like I do my students. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. Give me a thumbs up if you are feeling good. It's been a long week, a lot of stuff. I think we are a little oversaturated with all things Diddy. We're going to talk a little bit about that at the end of this, child. We're going to talk about some Diddy stuff, but we're going to get some other stuff out the way first, because if y'all are like me, child, we ready to talk about something else, okay? But we all going to talk about some Diddy stuff, so hold on, okay? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, everybody's good. Now give me a thumbs down if you just, this ain't it. Thank you, Xavier. Xavier dropped the link for the Teacher Project in the chat, so please subscribe, you guys. Yes, I need Friday to get here like yesterday. I'm so tired, and I have a long weekend. I have a full weekend ahead of me, so child, I'm tired. Nah, this Friday the 13th at full moon week, kick my arse. Yes. And like I said, so tomorrow, it's my nephew's birthday. I have a meeting. So when I get off work tomorrow, I have to go by Party City and I have to pick up his cupcakes for his party Saturday. And then I have a meeting to go to for myself. And then Saturday, his party. And then I have a birthday dinner Saturday night. I don't know if I'm gonna make that. And then Sunday, my mama wants to have ice cream and cake at the house for him. I said, he having a whole party on Saturday, right? But see, that's why he's spoiled now. Because grandma said she want to do something with just us. So we're going to do that on Sunday. So I have a full weekend. Anyway, thank you so much for the people who subscribed. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So let's get into some things that we're going to be talking about today, honey. like I said, we're going to get to Diddy, but we got a few other things we can talk about. Royalty, hey, really be in chat. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you. 2 cakes. That's it. Well, really, it's going to be 3 because my sister's going to take him cupcakes to school tomorrow. Then he going to have cupcakes on Saturday and he going to have a cake on Sunday. Listen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Lauren said, really I think it would be a great idea if you were able to get Pam, Simone, and Johanna to break down the details of Diddy's case. That would be great if you guys could do that. Who, Lauren? That's asking a lot. I can try, but right. And diabetes on Monday. Yes, Chuck. Yes. And then I'm having my mammogram next week. I have a full week next week. I have my mammogram next week. That might be TMI, but whatever. Going right into October. Y'all know October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so that's a good time to remember to get your mammogram. If you get it every October, that's a good time to keep it in mind. I have meetings after work, like 2 days after work next week. I have meetings. So I got a long week. And then grades, progress reports are due next week. So anyway. Oh, Symmetry said that is not a TMI. That's a PSA. Well, thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. All right. So let's get into some things. Let's talk about some non-Diddy stuff first. Okay. Let's start with some good news. Now, I don't know if we asked for this. I do have a shit we did not ask for. I don't know if we asked for this. Y'all let me know if we asked for this. But Fat Joe has a talk show coming to the Stars Network. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Over the years, I have really grown to really, really respect Fat Joe. I still don't like the fact that Fat Joe think it's okay for him to use the N-word. But listen, I don't know that man personally. The people in his life have told him he has a past. What can I do about that, right? But I really, thank you, share my love, thank you. Schoolboy said ain't nobody asked for that. Now, I am going to say that I have thoroughly enjoyed Fat Joe when he goes live on his Instagram. He's actually pretty funny. The difference, though, is a lot of times he's drunk. I don't know if it's going to be that same entertainment with him on a network being censored and sober. I don't know. Thank you, Sleepless in NYC. I'm gonna have to let my stylist know I'm getting all sorts of compliments. Can I tell y'all a secret? Let me tell y'all a secret. I generally don't like my hair the first day. I like it when it starts to fall. I like it after about 2 days when the curls start falling. See, my hairdresser always curls it tight because she knows so they'll fall. I generally like it better when it falls. So thank y'all. Because for me, I don't know. I feel like I look very Shirley Temple-ish, but I trust the process because she's been doing my hair for a long time. And I know that in about 2 days, baby, it's going to be where I like it. But anyway, that buzz cut is going to look real cute. Shut up. Really, B, do you wrap your hair and pin curl it at night? I do absolutely nothing to my hair. With Ebby. If Ebby dropped down, Ebby will let you know. I literally do nothing to my hair. I am very spoiled. My hair, knock on wood, my hair has been very good to me, and I don't do shit. Thank you, Cheryl. I just got my color redone. Y'all know I keep my color, honey. So, hey, T-Buzzers, hey. So, I don't know if we asked for a Fat Joe talk show. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sort of over talk shows, kind of like I'm over award shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some people who enjoy that genre, I think Fat Joe's talk show will be decent. But for somebody like me, I'm just kind of over talk shows. I mean, it's the same people going on there to promote their shit. You're going to ask them the safe questions. You know what I'm saying? Now, is Fat Joe going to do something to add a little flavor, to twist it up a little bit? Maybe it'll be like the Arsenio Hall of this generation where he'll be able to bring in like the younger hip hop artists and give them a platform in Black cinema and Black genres, which is what Arsenio Hall was able to do. Arsenio Hall was able to capture that urban market and give urban movies, television, music a platform that they weren't necessarily getting on Johnny Carson and David Letterman. Because when Arsenio Hall showed, that's who was there, or Jay Leno, right? So they weren't necessarily getting the platform. Arsenio Hall was giving hip hop a platform. So maybe Fat Joe can do that. I don't hold my breath, to be honest with you, but I think it'll be cute. Again, don't know if I'm going to watch it because I just don't really watch a lot of talk shows. It's just not my thing. I don't really, not really my thing. They don't even do musical performances anymore because these new people can't sing or perform. A lot of it is pre-recorded. Like even on The View, a lot of those performances on The View are pre-recorded. I don't know about Jimmy Kimmel. I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. I watch some, so again, sometimes the clips. I like Kelly Clarkson's show because she performs. Yes, Kelly Clarkson is going to give you a song at the beginning of her show. She's going to sing one of her songs, one of your songs, one of somebody else's songs. But Kelly Clarkson is going to give you a good karaoke moment at the beginning of her show. Now, I like that about Kelly Clarkson. Hey, Miss Parker. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Monk Chip. This say Fat Joe going to dance down the stairs like Ellen. Now, and I know things didn't end well with Ellen. But I really liked what Ellen gave. I really wanted to go to the Ellen show. That was like on my bucket list, which obviously is never going to happen now. But I really wanted to try to go to the Ellen show. I still want to get to The View, y'all. And I feel like my window is closing on The View because I really don't think The View is going to be around much longer. Maybe I could try to get up to New York for my spring break. The problem with The View is they generally take a break at the same time I'm on break. Like they take a summer break so they're not taping new shows generally when I can go. Christmas, summer, they even take a spring break. They take a spring break too. So I'm gonna try to get up there. And then when they film, like I would have to take a day off work if I go because they do the shows during the week. Anyway, it's like the Cameron and May show kind of. Yeah. Not all you look like Shirley. See, I just tell y'all I think I look like Shirley Temple. See, I just told y'all that. Hey, another round. Hey, boo. Shout out to, okay, listen, I didn't even realize we had that many people in here. Y'all, we got 250 people in here. Listen. Y'all know what to do. Moderators, people lit up in blue, raise your hand. If you're new here, come on down and say hi. We don't bite. If you're new here, we picked up a few subscribers over the last couple of days. If you're new, come on in. We don't bite. People lit up in green, go on over to your VIP section. Go over to the VIP section. Listen, get on over there. I have not seen Tracy, but the bar is open. Xavier will be pouring your drinks, and y'all know Xavier is heavy-handed. So go ahead and drop your drink in the chat. Xavier will take care of you. The upstairs is open if you need an open air area because you partake of the type of treats that you have to puff on. Go on upstairs and go on. You good. You good up there, okay? Yeah. All right. The new studio is beautiful. I always wanted to do, hey, Mims, it's the good shit. Yes, Ray Bishop you got a VIP ID. You have a VIP. Oh, speaking of VIP, I always wanted to do a trip to see Wendy Williams talk show. A lot of DMV people would be, a lot of people used to go to the Wendy Williams show. Now, I told y'all I never really wanted to see Wendy Williams. So Ray Bishop said, open the gate. Yes, the gate is open. Ooh, not a Sir Davis and apple juice. Not y'all asking for the new stuff up in here. Not y'all asking for the Sir Davis. Oh. So anyway, there's that. Also, congratulations to Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah has inked a deal to executive produce biopics on some hip-hop artists, herself being one of them. Now, I'm gonna call a thing a thing. Now, I love me some Queen Latifah. I've been a Queen Latifah fan since the first time I saw her in that Ladies First video with the Native Tongue people and Moni Love. I have been a fan of Queen Latifah from day one, okay? What's up, girl? Hey, We Go Podcast. hair and lip gorgeous. Thank you, boo. Hey, girl. Hey, we're trying to link back up, y'all. To give y'all a little bit of some more down to the podcast. We got a lot of things to talk about, honey. I will keep y'all posted. Fireball with vanilla Coke. I never thought about putting Fireball with vanilla Coke. Now, Ray, you done gave me something new to do. Let me say this. Xavier said we got some Uncle Nears. We ain't the Sir Davis shipment ain't come in yet. He said that Sir Davis shipment ain't come in yet. We got some Uncle Nears, okay? Listen, thank you for the super chat, my love. Listen, let me say this to y'all. Thank you, Nicole VT. Thank you. Can we, as Carlos would say, can we have a real conversation right now? I love me some Queen Latifah. And I think I've told y'all this before. I knew about Queen Latifah before. A lot of y'all knew about Queen Latifah because my girlfriend in college was dating her bodyguard. So, yeah. Queen, I'm all here for you executive producing the biopics. I'm even here for you doing your own biopic. I just got one question. Is you going to tell the whole story? Is you going to tell the whole story, though? I'm just asking. Is you going to tell the whole story, Queen? Thank you. Hold on. I got another super chat. Thank you, Sunny Days. Boo. Just waiting for you to go worldwide because your energy, vibe, and commentary is unmatched. Thank you. Baby, from your lips to the YouTube God's ears, honey. From your lips. I'm waiting to go worldwide too, girl. Hey, authentically young child, this camera. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this camera. Y'all been moving too fast, child. I was moving too fast. I can see Queen Latifah. I can see Queen Latifah playing the older herself. She's going to find somebody to play her younger self. I don't think she understand. She understand. I just want her to tell the whole story. I just want her to tell the whole story. And here's what, and before somebody be like, why you want to tell her? Ain't nobody tell her to do a biopic. If you're going to do a biopic, you need to be ready to tell the story. Don't come in here with no biopic. Don't come in here with no biopic and you ain't giving me the whole story, especially when it's right in our face and we know what we know and we see what we see. Now, I ain't never been one that say somebody has to proclaim their sexuality. Don't nobody tell you that. I don't feel like nobody has to tell me they're heterosexual, just like I don't think anybody's obligated to tell me that they are bisexual or homosexual. But if you're going to do a biopic that nobody asked for, I'm just saying. There you go, Keisha. If you're going to tell it, then tell it all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Latifah's mom has passed away. Maybe she will come out. Some celebrities wait because out their parents' feelings. Baby, Queen Latifah mama knew. And let me be clear. I do think that Queen, I don't know what Queen Latifah identifies as. So let me be clear with that. But I do, Queen Latifah did date men. It's not like she's never dated men. But just be ready to tell it, Queen. That's all I'm going to say. And I think she's ready to tell it because she keeps going. She keeps inching closer and closer. You see what I'm saying? But I think Queen Latifah is of the mindset of I don't have to proclaim anything. I'm just living my life the way I live my life, which I'm okay with that too. I don't feel like she has to unless she's going to make a movie about her life. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm perfectly fine with Queen Latifah never telling us anything about her personal life until she decides to make a movie about her life. Okay, I think y'all got it. So congratulations. I'll be here for it though. Either way, I'll be here for it. Now, they say that the St. Lunatics is suing Nelly for back royalties owed to them from Nelly's first album. Now, listen. This is what I'm saying. Listen. Do I think that Nelly probably owed them people money? Yes. Yes. He owed them people money, right? He owed them St. Lunatics money. However, where y'all been for the last 25 years? Hey, where have y'all been for the last 30 years? Listen, country grammar was dropped when I first started teaching. I've been teaching for 25 years. I'm just gonna tell you, I've been teaching for 25 years. Now, I am going to say this. I saw an interview one time with Nelly. First of all, let's start at the beginning and work our way back. And I know this is going to come off like I'm defending Nelly. And a part of me probably is defending Nelly, right? But let me say this, and I'm being honest with y'all. Let me say this. First of all, Nelly was a new artist just like they were a new artist. So do I think that Nelly made any of that money? Probably not on the front end. But I remember an interview that Nelly did a few years ago where somebody asked him about this, because they've been saying for years that Nelly owes them money. And once he broke down a lot of stuff, I said, oh, wow. So let me give you an example of what Nelly was saying. Nelly said, listen, he said, as soon as I got on, I put them on. He said, I used to let them record in my studio and I never charged them. I made sure that all of them had a record deal. I did that. They got advances on that record deal. I did that. I never charged them to record in the studio. So he was like, where do you get to record an album and don't have to pay for no studio time? I feel like in his mind, I'm not saying this is right, you guys, but I feel like in Nelly's mind, he did what he could do in his limited capacity. Nelly wasn't like, I think we've had this conversation before. I think people think just because somebody has a hit album that they all of a sudden have all of this power and all of this money. And that's just not how that works. We know now, because we've talked about this a million times, a lot of artists make money by touring. They make money on the road, especially going back to the early 2000s of hip hop. Nowadays, you could drop a mixtape, you could put it on Spotify, you could sort of create your own wealth with your own music as an independent artist. But back then, being signed to a label, the money just wasn't out there like that. So the fact that he put them on, the fact that he took them on tour with him, the fact that he made sure they got advances on their record deal, I think in his mind, he was like, I did what I could do in the capacity that I could do it. And that doesn't mean he was right. That don't mean he ain't that don't mean that he don't owe them money. But I feel like, and I don't know each person's story individually, but this is my opinion. I feel like they took advantage of all of the perks that Nelly offered them. And now it's the back end and Nelly's doing other things. Nelly's whatever he's doing. Family man, settled down, making money in other ways, whatever. And the gravy train has stopped. I don't know. Again, I'm not saying that they aren't owed money, but I'm just very interested in all the things that they got through their association with Nelly over the last 24 years versus what they say Nelly owes them. I don't know. And before somebody says it, I don't think that's the same as like a Berry Gordy or a Diddy Combs, because Nelly didn't own the record label. Nelly probably had a distribution deal at one point, but he didn't own anything. Anyway, they could have all gotten a CDL and lived well, child. They could have done a lot of things, right? So Cajun, you said you remember that interview? Yeah. Now they want to sue. No good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, I just, and I remember Nelly in that same interview. I remember Nelly saying they didn't take advantage of what I presented them. They didn't, they didn't put in the work. They didn't record like they should have recorded. They didn't put in the effort. Like, so again, who are the Lunatics? Name them. Name them. Name them. Exactly. Because remember, Chingy said the same thing. And Nelly was like, bruh. Loon is one. I do feel like if they co-wrote, they should have received writing credit ages ago. Were they waiting to run up the tab? Now, again, like I said, if they co-wrote these songs, they absolutely deserve writing credit. They deserve their things. Let's be clear. I'm not saying they don't deserve their things. But what I am saying is, here we are 25 years later. What did you get in the last 25 years? I just want to know could you not find a lawyer that was willing to take the case? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Do you feel like Nelly is vulnerable right now? Maybe. Yeah, Murphy Lee, Ali. Yeah. I remember Murphy Lee. I remember Loon. I remember some of their names. Now that y'all are saying it, I do. But anyway, so we'll keep an eye out on the St. Lunatics, child. We'll keep an eye out on the St. Lunatics. Child, Nicki Minaj has a $500,000 default judgment against her, and she don't want to pay it. Her ex-bodyguard got beat up by her husband, and he sued, and he won his judgment. Oh, that Diddy, y'all know that $100 million Diddy judgment got put aside, which we knew it would. We knew that was some fugazi. But I'm sorry, let me stay on one thing. I said we talk about Diddy in a minute. Let me stay focused. Let me stay focused. Y'all, this is what I want to say to people. I keep saying Loon, what one of them? Oh, Loon was on Bad Boy. My bad. Y'all, just because you don't like something doesn't mean it goes away. Nicki, this man sued you and sued your husband because he said he was assaulted. Maybe if you had fought it, maybe if you had hired an attorney to fight it for you, maybe if you had actually acknowledged the lawsuit and addressed it like adults address things, maybe you wouldn't owe this man $500,000 now. I don't know. My bad, y'all. Loon is one of the bad boys. My bad. Maybe you wouldn't owe this man $500,000. But the reality is you did not deal with it like an adult would, or even an adult with money. Because here's the reality of the situation. Nicki, you have the money. Like I don't want to put it into existence, but if somebody sue me, I may not have the money to go get a good attorney and fight it. You do. You literally could have hired an attorney, said, handle this, and you could have moved on with your life. But you chose to just not deal with it, not acknowledge it. So now this man has a default judgment, and now you don't even want to pay that. Girl, cut that man a check and move on with your life. Cut that man a check and move on with your life. Why? Y'all got, when I say y'all, I'm talking to the celebrities. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking to these celebrities. Y'all have to stop pretending like because you don't like something, the shit goes away. You can't just get sued and be like, oh, I'm not going to address it because it's stupid. It's frivolous. It's just dumb. Because then that's how people win. When you don't address something, that is how people win. Now, this man then got a $500,000 judgment off of you for probably something that he ain't even go to the hospital for. Now, I don't know. He might have. But just crazy. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on that child. I feel like she owe that man, pay that man his money. Yeah, we got some good news and we had some bad news for nostalgia purposes, okay? The good news is Red Lobster has successfully done what they need. You know, they hired this young Black CEO. He's like in his 30s. And he has successfully gotten Red Lobster out of bankruptcy. So the cheesy biscuits will be around a little bit longer, okay? And expect to see some revamping of Red Lobster. Expect to see, you know, these Red Lobsters that you in your neighborhood. Expect to see them get some up-to-date stuff. Expect to see them, expect to see, what's the word? Renovations, updated menus. Expect to see some new stuff coming through to the Red Lobster, okay? But congratulations to Red Lobster for successfully getting out of bankruptcy. So Red Lobster will not be closing anytime soon. And it was a young black man who did it. Okay, I don't think he's from America, but don't quote me on that. But it don't matter, child. He black. Okay. Okay, TD. Sorry, boo. I'm gonna come back around to the commercials. Somebody just complained about the commercials. Remind me to address that. He is Nigerian. Thank you, Xavier. I thought he was from Africa, but I didn't know what country, child. Y'all remind me before I'm done with this to come back around to the commercials. I'm gonna address that before we get out of here. So let me say this. Red Lobster is my favorite spot. Corey said yes. Red Lobster is still open. But I do have some bad news for nostalgia purposes. For those of us that grew up in the 80s, the 70s, 80s, and maybe even the early 90s. Child, they say Tupperware is going into bankruptcy. Now, if you grew up in the 70s and in the 80s, your mama had Tupperware in your house. You had Tupperware cups. You might have had some Tupperware plates. You had Tupperware storage containers. I know my mama had Tupperware pitcher that she still has to this day. I know we still got Tupperware cups in my parents' cabinet, okay? My mother had canisters. Now, she don't have them canisters no more, but she used to have them Tupperware canisters. And I remember my mama going to and hosting Tupperware parties. But they say that Tupperware is bankrupt. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. When I got to be an adult, because I had grown up with Tupperware, I said, I'm going to get me some Tupperware. I think somebody at my job was having a Tupperware party or was selling Tupperware. Some, back, and they might have been passing around that, the catalog. And I remember going into that catalog and I remember saying, oh, this shit's expensive. I just remember growing up and always having Tupperware in the house, and I knew it was sturdy and it lasted a long time. It wasn't necessarily, now I'm gonna tell you one thing about Tupperware. Tupperware wasn't necessarily dishwasher friendly in the beginning. I think it is now. But I remember my mama messed up a few of her Tupperware cups and plates, putting it in the dishwasher when we first got the dishwasher situation going on, right? But I'm sure it is now. But I went to go buy me something. I thought I was grown, right? I thought I was grown and I was going to buy me some Tupperware for my apartment. And I got that Tupperware catalog like I was about to do something. Bitch, that shit's expensive. And just like everything else these days, you can buy a cheaper version. Now, in the long run, are you going to spend more money over time because you got to replace the flimsy Glad plastic ones that you get from, you get from the Walmart, the Amazon, the Target or whatever, hell, even the dollar store? Probably. Rubbermaid, yeah. But they are just cheaper versions of it. And again, that's just expensive. So I'm sorry to hear Tupperware. I'm sorry to hear it. You know what, Cajun? I do too. I buy the glass ones now too. My grandmother bought my first baby a Tupperware bottle. I didn't even know they had bottles. They were overpriced and not marketed well. MLM strategy doesn't work well in this era. Yeah, and that's true, Emma Way, excuse me. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I said Avon, which I'm about to buy. For those of you that have been ordering Avon from me, I'm about to probably stop being a representative for a lot of reasons. Reason number one, child, you can buy Avon at the damn CVS now. I told y'all when I went into CVS and I saw Skin So Soft at the CVS, I said, oh, now from a business strategy, that's a smart thing that Avon is doing, that they're now making their products available at the store. Everybody can just go down to the grocery store or the CVS or the Walgreens or whatever and get their Avon products. That was smart as hell. But from a perspective from where I am, like, what incentive do people have to buy from me if they can just go down to the Walgreens, other than they just want to support me? And y'all don't have to go out of y'all way to support me for something like that, right? Number two, I can link Avon. Y'all know how I link products to my videos sometimes. I can just link Avon to my video and y'all can order Avon that way, and I get a percentage. So I'm probably getting ready to stop being a representative, but you guys will still be able to order. I can always get you the link and y'all can order through me and through me that way. But I'll probably wait till the end of the year. It'll probably be something I'll do till the end of the year. We had container picture lunch. But yeah, honey, we had also listen. Next time I go to my mama's house, if I remember, I'm gonna try to take a picture of something. I know my mother still has Tupperware stuff because I've seen it. I know she still got Tupperware stuff at the house, child. Yes, really be. You're paying for the brand name. That's why I buy pink Bismuth instead of Pepto Bismol. Works the same damn way. Okay. I will buy generic of some stuff. Now, some stuff I won't. Hey, what's up, Cookie? But I will buy generic of a lot of stuff. I'm at that point in my life now where I feel this. I'd be like, the same shit. Now, there's some stuff that I do want like my Frosted Flakes. I do not want Toasted Flakes. I want Frosted Flakes. So like that kind of stuff, I want Frosted Flakes. But yeah, my aunt hosted a Tupperware party. When was it, Sean? A new? Yep, that's Avon. That's a new. I'm not buying generic cereal. I think that's what I'm saying. Like certain things, I'm not doing generic, but there are other things that I'm good with generic. My grandmother still has unopened Tupperware products, boxes just as dingy and brittle. You might need to go through it now, Sims, and see what it is. Shoot, now that they're going out of business, it might become a collector's item, child. Not right now. You know, they ain't gonna be worth nothing right now, but great value, good to me. I know a lot of listen. I'm starting getting generic pancakes. Generic pancakes. I don't know about no generic pancakes. I don't know what that is. All these new cereal will kill you anyway. Nasty flavor. Same factory, different labels for different stores. Okay. I got a couple of more things before we get to all the Diddy news. Now, Dolly Parton released a statement addressing Beyonce not getting nominated for any of the country music awards. Then there was this statement allegedly from Tina Knowles responding and basically defending Beyonce. Well, Tina Knowles has now come and said, baby, that's not me. That is fake news. I didn't say it. I didn't do it. I didn't talk about it. That wasn't me. Now I don't know if I can find Dolly Parton's original statement. I'm sorry. But allegedly, this is what Tina said in response to Dolly. Allegedly. And I say allegedly because Tina Knowles said it's fake news. It's not her. And I believe her. Because she ain't got no reason to lie. Because if Tina said it, I feel like Tina be like, I said it and I meant it. Okay. Hold on, child. I got to scroll to get to it. Child, I got to scroll to get to it. Lord. Okay. Damn. Lord. Okay. Allegedly, Tina Knowles said, oh, Miss Dolly, we love you, but Bae did spend her whole life working hard since she was 9. She got country roots too. She mastered her craft and broken records in every genre. So saying she didn't spend her life in country music, I'm sorry, there's a big stamp over top of this saying fake. I want to make sure I'm reading it right. So saying she didn't spend her whole life in country music dismissed all that work she put in. They don't need to stay in one lane to get respect. Her talent and work ethic speak for themselves. She's been putting in the work and nobody else gets asked to spend their life in one place to be recognized. Hashtag been country. Now, first of all, let me say this. The reason why I believe that this ain't her is because it's typos in here. Tina Knowles ain't releasing no statement addressing Dolly Parton with typos. That's number one. That's number one. So that's part of the reason why I don't believe that this is Tina Knowles, because she don't even spell her own daughter nickname right. She know what her daughter nickname is. Then, well, no, she spelled it right. But then there are typos in here. Second of all, somebody said, what did Dolly Parton say? Basically, Dolly Parton was addressing Beyonce being snubbed by the Country Music Awards. And basically, she was like, I'm paraphrasing, y'all. I don't know exactly what she said. I am paraphrasing. But what she said was, listen, Beyonce is new to this genre. It was her first album. I don't think she got snubbed. It just was what it was. I'm paraphrasing. Those are not her words, but that's basically what she was saying. I do not think she was being disrespectful or dismissive, to be honest. But thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank y'all. So that's number one. Second of all, I don't think that Tina Knowles would have addressed Dolly Parton as, oh, Miss Dolly. I don't feel like that's how she would have came at Dolly Parton. Now, let me tell you who I blame for this. Y'all want to know who I blame for this mess? I blame Elon Musk. You know why I blame Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk got rid of verified check marks on Instagram and on down to the Twitters. They got rid of the verified check marks and they made it now. Well, I'm sorry, Elon Musk, and who got rid of it on Instagram? Who's the people in charge of the Instagram? Who's the people in charge of the Instagram? I know he's in charge of the Twitter. Who's in charge of the Instagram people? But when they got rid of these verified check marks, it makes it way too easy for people to Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you. I blame Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, okay? Because this is coming from a verified account. It is coming from, there's a blue check mark there. There's a blue check mark there. But when these things happen, you got to look real carefully and you have to see if there's anything different. Is there extra space? Is there a capital letter or a lowercase letter? Now, honestly, this does look like the exact same account, Miss Tina Knowles. It's a Miss Tina Knowles. Miss Tina Knowles. Miss Tina Knowles. It do look like the same account, but she said it ain't her. And again, I believe her because we don't know Tina to be this. And what we do know about Tina is, now Tina will defend her baby now, and she's supposed to. But Tina will tell you it's her. I ain't never heard of Tina say something and then say it wasn't her. Thank you, Earl. Thank you, everybody, for the compliments on my her. Thank you. I ain't never seen Tina jump and say, oops, my bad, it wasn't me. She's standing her shit. If she defended her daughter, she defended her daughter. Yeah, you can buy a blue mark, a check mark. Is that what it is? Hold on. So Jeff, is that the difference? MS? No, on this one it's spelled the same. But she said it ain't her. So I want to let everybody know that that is not allegedly Tina Knowles. That's what the people say. What up, Abby? Not Cajun said it was Matthew. Logged in and tried to embarrass her. Now he said it was Matthew. Thank you, Natalie. Do a hair swing. I ain't doing no. Okay, I did one for y'all. She has an account. But because Tina Knowles, listen, Tina Knowles be on Instagram all day, every day, child. She be on Instagram more than all her kids. Well, I say all, like she got 20 of them. But she be on Instagram more than Beyonce, Solange kids. Beyonce's kids don't be on there. But, child, she be on Instagram more than all of them. She be on there more than Kelly. Child. Not the grandkids. Now listen. Hey, that might have been Blue. I can see Blue doing that now. I can see Blue saying that. I can see Blue saying you're gonna get up off my mama. Now I can see Blue. Blue look like she don't play about hers. Okay. I could see I can see that being Blue. I can see Blue taking her grandmama phone saying, I got something to say. Now I can see it being Blue, honey. I can see it being Blue. Anyway, y'all. So there's that. I just wanted to let y'all know that Mama Tina said it's not her. Now we have a shit we did not ask for before we get into all of the Diddy updates. Now let me tell y'all the shit that we did not ask for today. If you are new here, we have a segment here called Shit We Did Not Ask For. And usually it's food. Today it's some food. And I'm gonna ask you guys if we asked for this. Do you think we asked for this? Now, if you are a member, you have your emojis, so you can put your yes, no, hell no. But if you are not a member, you can still play. When I tell you what it is, you can put a 1 in the chat if it's something you would like, you would want, you would use. Put a 2 in the chat if it's something you would not want, like, or use. Put a 3 in the chat if it's a hell no. It's a hell no, okay? Eminem introduces new peanut butter and jelly flavored M&Ms. Peanut butter and jelly flavored M&Ms. Now, as a concept, I could see this being a thing. As a concept, peanut butter and jelly. As a concept. But I personally, I'm not a chocolate person. So I will stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to and just make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if the urge hits me. Amber says she would try it. Okay. Crazy Homebody said 1. We got a couple of 1s on this one. Now we got a lot of 3s. Y'all be real. When y'all say 3, y'all be meaning it. Y'all be like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Y'all mean that. Xavier said you're not going to take him out. Hey, his wife. Sassy girl. Hey, y'all coming on in. Okay, Anthony said, I tried. Tracy Wilson said, I tried one time for the one time. So if you were standing in line at the Walmart and you just saw it at the little concession area, y'all wouldn't pick it up and be like, let me just see what this tastes like, what this hitting on. Y'all wouldn't try that. Child, Angie said, absolutely not. Angie said, absolutely not. Okay. I'll try one, but I won't buy it. Okay, so Sean say, if you buy it, they'll take a few of yours. Brittany say, no, ma'am. Vintage say, I like peanut butter, but not jelly. I like peanut butter and jelly. But I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But I probably can't tell y'all the last time I actually had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because I really don't eat bread anymore. Or at least let me fix that. I try not to eat bread anymore. I do still like a sub. But for me to just come, first of all, I don't buy bread. So I don't really keep bread in my house. So for me to actually buy bread, peanut butter, and jelly and have it at my house all at the same time, I can't tell you the last time I have actually had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I just don't think I remember. But I do like them. They're just not. And like I said, I very, very rarely eat bread. Like I don't buy bread. So I very rarely, like I said, I'll eat a sub. Now I will eat a sub, but I don't make sandwiches at home. I'll get a sub while I'm out, but I just don't think about, because again, those are the types of things I try not to keep in my house. Anyway, I don't try new things with my money. Ooh, pumpkin spice to dish bread. I love bread. Oh, you're good to dish bread. Pumpkin spice, that sounds good. Now, wait a minute, hold on. Chuck said, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to dish the bread. Chuck said, I saw pumpkin spice ones that you saw pumpkin spice M&Ms? I'm not surprised. They got pumpkin spice every damn thing. I'm not surprised, though. I'm not surprised. And again, I wouldn't try it because I'm not a big pumpkin spice person. Y'all remember last year, y'all set me up to get that pumpkin spice damn frosty from the Wendy's. I still remember that. I blame y'all. Because I said, oh, they got a pumpkin spice frosty. I'm going to try it the next time I go to Wendy's. None of y'all said don't do it. Ain't none of y'all say, really, we don't do that. None of y'all did it. And then I went and I tried one and I told y'all it was nasty. And then all of a sudden, everybody was like, I told you. I don't know why you did it. Y'all didn't tell me that. Amber said no. You set yourself up. I said no. Amber said, yes, ma'am. You set yourself up. I told you no. Abby said, nah, friend. I told you not to do that. I don't remember all of these no's until after I had it. You still drinking margaritas? Hey, give me one margarita. Hey. I was never huge. Now, my daddy loves peanut butter. Now, I can go to my parents' house and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich whenever I feel like it, because my daddy loves peanut butter and jelly, and he keep all of the ingredients on deck, okay? I can always find a loaf of bread, peanut butter, and jelly at my parents' house. Let me tell you, there's things I can always find at my parents' house. I can always find a loaf of bread, peanut butter, jelly. I could always find tuna fish and all the things. I could always find tuna fish, onion, relish, mustard, all the things that my mama used to make her tuna fish. I could always find that at my parents' house. And I can always find hot dogs in the freezer. If I can't find nothing else at my parents' house, they got those three things. And when I was a kid and I would say, Ma, there's nothing here to eat. You know what my mama would always say? It's tuna fish and hot dogs down there. Because she knew. She knew it was going to be tuna fish and hot dogs. My mama bought tuna fish every time it go on sale. We always kept tuna fish. We always had tuna fish at the house. And we always had the stuff you use to make the tuna fish. Mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, whatever. Child, if I go to my parents' house right now, I bet you I could show you those three things at my parents' house right now. Matter of fact, I think I went over to my parents' house about 2 weeks ago and my daddy was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He loved peanut butter and jelly. That is his jam. And my mama loved tuna fish. If you can't find nothing else at my parents' house, you can find those three things because they're going to always give you some good hot dogs too. Maybe some half smokes. If my daddy went to the Amish market, he might have picked up some half smokes, some hot sausage. Okay. Anyway, same, and a bag of chips. My parents don't really keep now. When we were younger, they kept chips, but like now, they don't really keep chips too much because my mom is more of a she loves popcorn. So you'll find some Orville, some microwave popcorn. My mom and my mother actually likes to make old-fashioned popcorn. She likes the kernels and to cook it. She got a beat up old pot that she puts a little oil in, and she makes hers the old-fashioned way, child. But my mother loves popcorn. My dad's not he's a snacker, but my daddy got a sweet tooth like me. So he snacks on sweet shit. You're gonna always, if nowadays he's not supposed to have it. So he limits it because he know he ain't supposed to have that stuff. But when we were younger, we kept pastries and snacks. That's why all our asses was fat. Okay. We'll call a thing a thing. That's why all of us was fat. Anyway, the day the old-fashioned is the best way. Yeah. That's how my mama, child, she sure will get her some kernels, get her some oil, and pop that pop. I remember on Friday nights, my mother would always pop some popcorn Friday night to watch her little nighttime soaps, honey, to watch her little Dallas and her little Falcon Crest or whatever else she used to watch on Friday nights, child. A good ass tuna sandwich with some salt and vinegar chips. Let me go to Instacart. That sounds like tomorrow's lunch. I love the big bags of Skinny Pop from Sam's Club or Costco. Yeah, my mother doesn't really do the pre-pop. I mean, she will, but she like to make her own. Anyway, let's get into these Diddy updates. Okay? Hold on, y'all. All right. It's 287 of y'all. I hope I have about 200 likes. And I didn't forget, do not let me get off of here. Abby, one of my moms, don't let me get off of here without addressing the commercial situation. Because should I address it now so I don't forget? Let me address the commercial situation now so I don't forget. Because some of y'all might want to leave after I say that. Thank you, Life at the Estate. Some of y'all might want to leave after I say what I'm about to say. Let me say this to y'all. And I'm going to say this with love. Because I love y'all. And y'all are my tribe. And y'all be with me 50 grand, right? But YouTube is a business. I get paid to do this. I love y'all, but I also get paid for this. Now, I'm not one of those YouTubers that comes down here and begs y'all for money. I'm not one of those YouTubers that be holding up the live for likes. I say, hit me with the like button. I have never stopped doing my video for y'all to hit the like button. I have never stopped doing my commentary for y'all to send me a super chat or a cash app. There are some days that I come down here and I might do a video. I might do a video every day. And nobody cashed at me or super chats me. And I don't never say nothing because y'all don't have to. It's y'all money. Y'all don't have to give me shit, right? Because YouTube pays me. But do you know how YouTube pays me? YouTube pays me through my commercials. So I do put commercials in my videos, right? I choose the middle setting. I don't choose the. Do you know there's another setting that I could choose that's high where y'all probably get commercials every 2 damn minutes? I don't choose that setting. I choose the middle setting. And I respect that some of y'all don't want to sit through the commercials. I hear it. But I need y'all to understand I got to get paid one way or the other. So I know y'all don't want me begging every time I come down here and do a video because then y'all will be complaining about that. So I just add my commercials and let them run. I'm sorry ahead of time, but that's what it is. Sometimes the commercials are heavy. Sometimes they're not. Child, people be complaining, but people be complaining. Now, yeah, if you got YouTube Premium, you ain't got to worry about that. And trust me, I know the difference because I haven't always had YouTube Premium. I got it now, but I haven't always had it. So I understand the difference. But I just want to say that, and then I'm moving on. That's the last time I'm really going to deal with it or address it. And I'm being honest. And because, again, it just is what it is. Moving right along. Let's cleanse the palate, and let's get all of this. Really be, you let me run my mouth. You hella good. Commercials don't bother me. I hit the skip bubble when the seconds run. I know that's right. Thank you. You don't like commercials, pay the commercials free. YouTube folks, I do. I know that's right. Thank you, Star. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. Well, but people have been complaining. So y'all aren't the ones that are complaining. And that's the last time I'm going to address it. So I'm going to move it up. Okay. We got to get B up to Kim Pie. Yeah, give me the Kim Pie's numbers. Yes. Go on and give me the Kim Pie's numbers. All right. So let me say this, you guys. We're gonna cleanse the palate. There's a lot of Diddy stuff out there, right? And let's just face it, it's gonna be a lot of Diddy stuff for a minute. Some of the stuff is legitimate information that is coming out, and some of it is not. This is no dig at any other news source, YouTuber, blogger, vlogger, nothing. I'm not coming at nobody in particular. I'm just saying I know what my timeline looks like on all of my social media apparatuses. So I'm just saying this to my tribe. Be very careful and cautious about what you take in as it pertains to the Diddy information. It does not mean that it's all not true. It just means be careful, you guys, right? So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. There's this whole thing about Diddy's life being at danger because people in jail are going to try to get to him. Y'all, do y'all really think they got Diddy and Gen Pop? Do y'all really think that Sean Diddy Combs is in Gen Pop down to the federal prison situation? So when I see these things, I'm like, there's no way in the world that Sean Combs is chilling in Gen Pop amongst the hundreds of people that's in the federal. He's not. Y'all, he's not. So please don't let yourselves get caught up in those types of. He's not in Gen Pop. I know he's not. I'm telling you what I know. He's not in Gen Pop. Okay. They already said he eats by some. Right. But Auntie Kim, have you seen these things of people talking about, oh, they say that Diddy's life is in danger, blah, 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 blah. as for all these people that are now, I'm gonna get to the Manosphere people in a minute. I'm gonna get to them in a minute. I got a whole separate situation for them. I saw Shine come down here and say, he ruined my life. Duh. Like, duh. I want y'all to be very cautious when y'all hear things that are being leaked. Make sure you're getting them from sources like the actual paperwork. For example, some text messages were written off in court yesterday. Well, those are legitimate sources. Hold on. What is this? Sorry, y'all. Somebody just sent me something. We know that some of the text messages Cassie shared with the prosecution about some of the things Diddy said to her after the altercation at the hotel. We know that came out in court. Those are legitimate things. So like they said, Diddy sent a text message saying, "Call me. The cops are here. I got 6 kids. Yo, please call. I'm surrounded. You're going to abandon me all alone." That was read in court. That's legit. Thank you, Kia. Thank you, boo. And then I saw where some other text messages were released in court yesterday at his bail hearing, which, in case y'all didn't know, which I'm sure y'all did know, he was denied bail. Baby, Diddy gonna be there for a long time. Diddy's gonna be there for a long time. So here goes some other text messages that they read in court yesterday. These are from one of his unidentified female victims. So we don't know who this came from, but this was from one of his unidentified female victims. It says, "I turn my head for a second and you get effed up and you drag me down the hall by my hair. I have bleeding cuts. You hit me in the head 2 good times. When you get effed up the wrong way, you always want to show me that you have the power and you knock me around. I'm not a rag doll. I'm someone's child." Now, some might say these came from Cassie. Some might say these came from some totally different victims, right? So I just want to say this to my tribe. Please be careful on ingesting a lot of things that may or may not be true. Just be careful. It's going to be enough real stuff about Diddy, I promise. Okay? There's going to be enough real stuff about Diddy. Okay? With that being said, let me say a couple of things. Now, I normally don't come for people's looks because I'm really trying to get away from being so judgmental about people's looks. I really am. Faison, you fat fuck. Come here. Come here. Come here. I normally wouldn't address you. I normally would not address you, sir. Because why? Boosie and anybody else who feel like they're confused by what's going on here. First of all, anybody that act like they don't understand and they confused, I feel like you might be on one of them damn tapes. Faison, are you on one of them tapes? Faison, was you at the freak off? Did you bring your own baby oil? Because I feel like maybe you were there. Because you trying to figure out if the FBI is going to be knocking at your door. Because this fool says, when did it become a crime to be freaky? And then this Negro uses the example of Jack Johnson. For those who don't know who that is, he was the first black heavyweight champion of the world. He had a picture for white women at a time where it was still illegal to even date a white woman, much less marry and have sex with a white woman. So he talks about how when the white man wanted to bring Jack Johnson down, they hit him with trafficking charges. And he was comparing what happened to Jack Johnson in the early 1900s to Diddy with the trafficking charges. Sir, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the fucking same. They absolutely got Jack Johnson for taking a white woman across state lines because it was illegal for him to even be with that white woman. We don't have to agree with the law, but it was the law. That is not the same as what they are accusing Diddy of doing. And anybody that comes down here that says they don't understand or they act like they don't understand, either you did not read or you don't have the comprehension to read. But either way, you're a dumb fuck. And I feel like either you on them tapes or you wish you was at one of them parties. Because who the hell is voluntarily fucking you? So that's the last time I'm addressing him. I'm not addressing him. I'm not addressing Boosie. I damn sure ain't addressing Boosie ignorant ass. Did y'all expect Boosie to say anything other than some ignorant shit? He's ignorant. He's a misogynist and he's ignorant. Okay? Faison ain't seen his eggplant since 93. Thank you, Mills. I hate him so much sometimes. No, Big Brother came on at 10 o'clock. It just came on late. It came on last night. It came on at 10. They understand. They just don't think he did anything wrong. Exactly, Chanel. And that's what it boils down to. They understand exactly what's going on. Because they live in their own misogyny, they don't see anything wrong with it. And that honestly is what's the scariest. That's what's the scariest to me is that you literally have these men saying, well, what's the big deal? I don't see anything wrong with it. Why he can't be freaky? Let's understand. Diddy ain't get arrested for being a freak. But there's still people defending R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. So what you gonna do? That's all I got for him. I don't have no more energy for him. Diddy's publicist has quit. His publicist of 20 years. They say that she has quit. Her emails are bouncing back. Her phone is cut off. She has disappeared. Y'all. Are we surprised? Are we shocked? I believe her name is even in some of this paperwork. At this point, she probably what I tell y'all the other day, either you are a witness, either you are a victim and you are cooperating, or you about to be indicted. You one or the other. Her name is in some of this damn paperwork. Not a no call, no show. Not a no call, no show, child. So, I mean, again, like some of these articles that people are writing is like a duh, right? Now, Christian Combs' publicist, she released a statement. And, you know, some people, I need to tell some people it's okay to just say no comment. It's okay to say no comment. It's okay to say I don't know. It's okay to say we're not making any statements at this time. But let me tell you what this fool said. Her name is Linda Luna. Let me tell you what this fool said. I'm going to read you her statement. Now, she is the publicist for Christian Combs. And it says, this Diddy controversy is truly unfortunate. I work with his son, Christian, as his publicist in the music area, and I have worked with his other son, Justin, too, for several years. And I've been around and interacted with Diddy many times. I've been to his part. Y'all, this might not even be real, because this fool said, I've been to his parties and his after parties, and I've never seen what they're claiming, alleging, but I can't speak for others. However, I do believe that he was trying to change his life around for the better over the past year, but it seems like it was too late and his past transgressions have come to light, and now he has to face the consequences. Ma'am, you could have kept this. Why are you talking? First of all, you say he's tried to change his life over the last year. You mean since Cassie sued him? Because that was a year ago. Y'all do realize that'll be a year in November. So since Cassie sued him, he been trying to change his life? But I thought you just said that you didn't. Okay, girl. But let's remember, no one is limited to God's grace and mercy. So hopefully he will find redemption within that. And if it's God's will, he'll get another chance to make it right and redeem himself with those that have been affected by him. But even if not, hopefully his consequences will serve as a proactive example and change in this industry, especially towards women, because there are a lot of other powerful men in the industry that I have witnessed do worse. Now, do worse than what, ma'am? Because you just said that you never saw nothing. So do worse than what? If not the same as the allegations in this case. So anyways, God bless him and the family and the victims, as they deserve justice for whatever the truth is. Listen, I feel like this ain't even a real person. I feel like this ain't even a real person. I feel like this is not nobody's publicist, because who would make that statement? But they say that this is his publicist, child. I feel like this is just somebody that worked at the house, child. I don't think there's no publicist. Because that is not even a statement a publicist would write. Child, that's somebody that's want to get noticed down to the ground. But you see what I'm saying? How everybody putting their 2 cents in. Everybody got their 2 cents in. Now, let me say this to you guys. And we've been talking about this for a couple of days now. And I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. Them court papers say that they have subpoenaed 300 people. I need y'all right now in your mind to think about what that looks like. What does 300 people look like? Think about your church. Do you go to a mega church, or do you go to a regular, a mid-sized church? Think about what 300 people would look like in your church. Think about what 300 people would look like in a movie theater. Think about what 300 people would look like in a school auditorium. I know my graduating class from high school was under 300 people. I went to a small high school, but it was under 300 people. 300 people were subpoenaed. So right now, people are throwing around a lot of names, right? A lot of names are being thrown around. I'm not going to say no names. Y'all can say them in the chat. A lot of names are being thrown around. But I want y'all to understand something. Most of the names that y'all are coming up with are probably on point, because think about the people that Diddy has associated with in the last 10 years. The indictment, they go back to 2008. So think about the people that Diddy has been in association with, whether it's through business, friendship, a record relationship. All of the names that y'all probably think they reached out to and they talked to, they probably did. Does that mean that everybody they subpoenaed had something to tell? It does not. Does that mean that everybody they subpoenaed got a story and is guilty, or were at the parties, or knew something, or is going to admit to knowing something? No. But understanding that 300 people if you throw a stone in the direction of anybody that Diddy has been associated with in the last 10 to 15 years, you probably gonna get a subpoena, right? So a lot of these names that's floating around are probably valid names, but that doesn't mean they gave any information. You understand what I'm saying? That does not mean they have any information. But what I do want to say is, also remember they have a lot of video recordings as well. Kim says, I don't think they have a video. They got video. Now, what I'm getting ready to do. Hey, James, what's up, boo? Thank you. You like my Shirley Temple? Everybody keeps talking about Shirley Temple. What up, T Lounge? Yeah, because I'm about to get up off of here. But I'm about to go into a members only. It's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a quick members only. I got some tea to spill, but it's not going to be long. I do have a little tea to spill. So for the people lit up in green, my VIPs lit up in green, meet me, give me about 10 minutes and meet me behind the wall. Meet me behind the wall. Got a little tea to spill. I got some things that I'm not prepared to say publicly yet, but I'm going to tell y'all. But let me go through. Thank you, everybody, today. Y'all did show me some love today after I was fussing about it earlier. Thank you, Miss Parker. Thank you, Mims. Thank you, We Go Podcast. Thank you, Sunny Days. Thank you guys for the super chats. And thank you, Ray Bishop, for being a member for 2 months. Thank you so much, you guys. But I'll be back in about 10 minutes. If you want to become a member, you can do it on the desktop. If you're on an iPhone, you can't go through Safari. You have to go through Google. If you want to do it through your iPhone, you have to go through Google and go to YouTube through Google, and you'll see the option to join. Or you can go to your desktop. Lord, I couldn't get it out. You go to your desktop. All right, give me about 10 minutes to set it up, but we'll be right back in members only. Okay? All right. Mwah. Talk to y'all later. Peace.